Good afternoon, I am TheZOMBIEJ. I apologize for not recording videos yesterday. I was doing other things. So, including, well, look behind me on the walls. Bionicle related, well, except two white zombie ones up there, and then there's a Galador one back there too. Because printouts. I printed these off and they're pretty cool. So that's not what this video is about. Got a package. It's by Bionicle. Came from Texas. We're gonna smell what Texas air smells like. Okay, I don't think I need my knife for this, even though I got it out anyway. So let's open this fucker up. Ugh. Okay. Several plastic bags. Great, we're gonna build them too. Oh no. Oh. Alright. Chuck that down there. Okay. So. This smells like a plastic bag. I wonder. See what the other plastic bag smells like. Probably just plastic. Ugh, that one smells more musty. Whoa. Okay, so plastic bags be gone. Alright, so looks like we're doing a partial let's build. Not really though. I mean, yeah, there's not really much to do here, just putting stuff back on and yeah. Trying to remember how things go exactly. So far, as far as I can tell, Texas air smells like Texas. I don't know what to say about that. So, all right. So this is a build. Let's build review. Sorry, and this is of a Mistika set. People shun the Mistika sets for being crap. Well, you're crap. I think the Mistika sets were competent sets back in their day. I think they were okay for the most part. And they're not as bad as people thought they were. In fact, nowhere close. They are actually good sets for the most part. For the most part. And if you disagree, well, you're clearly wrong, so go fuck yourself. Sorry, but the Mistika are actually pretty good sets. I like the Makuta Mistika. Nice, vibrant colors in, well, at least a couple of them. And, I mean, overall, the Mistika have good parts and good recolors. So, that's really awesome. Also, we got the Ninra Ghost Blaster. I love this thing, it's so fun. Come back here, Ninra Ghost. The Ninra Ghosts were a faction of Matoran, I think, and they're kind of funny. This shield piece is massive, massive plastic, and is weird. So if you couldn't tell, it's Onua Mistika. Yep. Onua Mistika is back in my collection. What you doing? Okay, no death metal voice, please. So, how the hell do I put this on him? I'm trying to remember how this goes. I think it goes like that, and then goes up here. If I have this wrong, well, then I have it wrong, whatever. But, here we go. Onua Mistika. This looks nothing like Onua Nuva over there. But, I mean, they're claiming that it was the Toa Nuva, but this is the adaptive armor version, and I actually have two spares of this mask. I still have the silver Rockshi legs. I still have these thruster pieces. I still have the shields. I still have the wings too. These Mistika winglets in red are pretty cool. So the color scheme of this guy is black, obviously, with dark gray, silver, and red as a bonus. the sort of mata red, I guess you could say. I guess you could say it's cherry red in a way. I like the shield. I think the shield is pretty cool. It's nice that Onua has a shield so he can block attacks. And of course, all sets post 2007 have this cut in half eye stock where you can plug something in there. That first started with Kongu Mari, since he had a tank plugged into the back of his head, which is weird, but I'll review that set when I get it. When am I getting it? I don't know. So, he's got a thing on his back for plugging onto Photok, because you can do that. One of the Matoran. His body is extended somewhat. I mean, if you look at the configuration, he's a little tall for what he is. The joints seem to be, they're okay condition. They're not broken at all. Also, I always thought this Inaika upper leg armor piece was supposed to be on the front. No, it's on the back, which also makes it kind of weird. There's his crotch area. Yeah. He has this black chest piece, which was used for both Onua Mistika as well as Krika. I might be getting Krika for Christmas. I don't know, but we'll see. Come Christmas morning. The one problem I have with this is that there's a gap. I mean, Bionicle sets are infamous for their gaps, but there's the gap right there. You could have put one of these in there to secure it better. And also, the socket, the 08 socket, is attached to the chest armor. So if you take off the chest armor, the head goes with it. That's funny. Sounds like you're purposefully decapitating him. He's got the silver Metru chest arm piece, as well as two more of the Inaika upper leg armor pieces in black. I don't know if these are in the right configuration though. I'll have to check. But as far as I'm concerned, they look fine. Onua's version of his blaster, also he has black Inaika feet, the first version with the little toes and whatnot. And also the thruster pieces are attached via Technic pieces as well as these. These on the front are supposed to be like shin armor, I guess you could say. You could put something there instead. Well, it's to stabilize these, and even these still a little wiggly. You have this lightsaber rod in trans red. That is awesome. Darth Vader, Darth Maul, whatever character you can think of uses that. And there's splits. Yep, these joints are awful because of how much they skipped on plastic. You know what I think? And I might be wrong on this, but I think that Lego purposefully made these 08 sockets to sabotage Bionicle. Yep, I'm going there. They did it on purpose so they can cancel it sooner than we were hoping for. We were hoping to get all 20 years, but we didn't get that because Lego sabotaged their own IP. And you know what? They also sabotaged G2. You fucking bastards. Fuck you. So, these joints, they were partially responsible for the death of Bionicle G1. And that is fact. Not fiction, obviously. So the shield thing for the blaster, I don't know why Onua needs this. I mean, yeah, it looks like he's the heavy from Team Fortress 2 or something like that. I don't play that game myself because I don't fucking care. But I mean, it's cool. It's a big mass of plastic that you can plug a lightsaber rod in. You also put stuff right here, right here, right here, right here, right here, and right here. So there's different ideas and different things you can do with it. Also, there is a axle connection, which is why this is here. And of course, the mask. The mask, I think, was originally meant to be a Makuta mask, but Lego's like, no, we need to use this for Onua. So it confused people for a while, and as a result of that, Well, we gave Lego the middle finger. I mean, come on. But I like this mask. In fact, as I said, I have 2 extras from the minifig shop. Shout out to them. Why do I keep running into this thing? I need to put it somewhere else. CD towers, I swear. I mean, this mask doesn't look terrible. It looks flat and pancakey in a way. I mean, at least these 2 ends right here. This definitely reminds me of Makuta's Crockheart in a way. And definitely doesn't scream Onua, but, and again, I'm thinking this was done purposefully because they couldn't find a Makuta set they couldn't build a Makuta set, design one, to use this mask with. So, they didn't know what kind of character would use this mask, so they gave it to Onua, and there you go. Supposability wise, obviously, you know, the head can go all the way up like that, and all the way down, and so, obviously the arms have limitations due to the 2-handed blaster, but, you know, you can pose it in different ways, still, to make it look like Onua is actually aiming, and then the laser. Yeah, this is actually pretty cool. Let's see, pose his legs in every which way you can, too. He looks kind of, his legs kind of make him feel gangly and thin, a little too thin. But, yeah, that looks pretty cool. It's like squatting as if he's taking a shit. Anyway. But yeah, that's a pretty cool pose for him to try and aim this thing at a Makuta. Probably Bittle. So, yeah, I mean, beyond that, posability is standard posability for Bionicle sets of the era, of 2008 specifically. And, yeah, overall, I don't hate Onua. I definitely think he's my least favorite of the Mistika Toa. I mean, if you prefer Onua over the other 2 Toa Mistika, which I have, Tahu and Gali. Gali's my favorite. Y'all need to quit bitching about Gali because she looks fucking alright. She looks awesome. She's fine. She really is. And anyone who thinks otherwise is a moron. Because Gali, I love Gali. She's my favorite Toa. And yeah. So, Gali Mistika, my favorite. Tahu Mistika is in between Onua and Gali. So, but Onua, there's just something about him I don't like. I think it's the 2-handed weapon idea, even though it is cool. It just feels a little like forced of an idea. It's like, well, we need to come up with some idea that doesn't seem generic and stupid. So what are we gonna do? We're going to give him a 2-handed weapon. And yeah, again, it makes him look like the Heavy from Team Fortress or something like that. I don't know. I don't play that game series. I don't fucking care. If that turns into a movie, well, it's gonna be shit. I mean, if we drop the weapon, the rest of Onua looks perfectly fine, I think. I feel like they should have given him a 4th one of these Inaika upper leg armor pieces in black to cover this unsightly gap of his upper arm right there. It would come in contact with the shield, probably. But, in fact, I'm going to attempt this. Let's see. Ah, I see why they didn't do it. Well, then it could be like that, too. It'll still come in contact with the shield, so I can understand why they did that. Still doesn't make me happy. So, overall, I mean, I like the shaping of this mask. I really do. But it just doesn't feel Onua-like. It feels more Makuta-esque. So, take with that what you will. Shelf presence-wise, yeah, he does look cool from a distance. But when you get close up, it's like, there's some mistakes here, like the fucking gap in his torso. Lego, you could have put another one of these in there to hide that. But no, they had to make things more stupid. And yeah. So Onua Mistika is not my favorite, but he is a competent enough set, and I'm glad I have him back. So Onua Mistika might be your favorite, and well, more power to you, but for me, I still like this set to a degree, but there's definitely mistakes here, and I still think the Mistika are pretty cool sets. Now obviously, with Onua, Gali, and Tahoe, you can take them apart and build Trinuma. And I might do that actually. I might actually build Trinuma, because obviously I thought that was a pretty cool combination model. It was an Order of Matanui member, and 9 foot tall, if I read correctly. And I just like the design of that combination model. He was missing his left fucking hand, so he can't do, but you know, there were problems with all combiner models, but there were some that were excellent combiner models. And Trinuma was one of those, despite missing his left hand, but whatever. So, overall, Onua Mistika, still pretty good, but still has some problems here and there. And also, what's bugging me is this, the Metro chest armor piece in silver keeps rocking back and forth, and therefore confusing my fingers. I mean, really. So, I now have 4 of the Toa from 2008. I'm still missing Kopaka, and I'm still missing Poatu. So, I'll be getting those at some point. Probably next year. So, unless I find them at the minifig shop, which they probably won't have them, so whatever. So, what do you think about Onua Mistika? And let me know if you built Trinuma. And what do you think about Trinuma? Is he a cool set too? I saw some pretty cool fan art that was looked official because it was in line with the 2008 comic book style, art style, and I liked it. So, some people don't like the story for 2008 because it was a little too confusing. I didn't think much of it at that time when it was, I didn't think it was confusing. I just thought there were some ideas that were kind of, yeah, okay, maybe they were confusing, but yeah. So, there you go. That is my review, partial build, and, well, unboxing too, of Onua Mistika. I will be back tomorrow with some videos, hopefully. And, yeah, stay tuned for more videos. I am TheZOMBIEJ. I'll see you folks later. Have a good fucking day, and peace.